Okay guys, we're going to focus a little bit on some closed guard positions. The first attack we're going to go through is a very basic joint lock submission called the Kimura. So we're going to look at setting up a Kimura joint lock from the closed guard. The first thing we're going to look at, and this is what we're going to need to do in a lot of closed guard positions, is starting to break down the person's posture so that we can either use that reaction to attack him or reposition our body and our legs, or start to maneuver our body around his broken posture into a better position where we can get a nice grip of a limb or his neck. So a really nice way to do that is to start to remove the frame of his arm so I can use the hinge of my hip to pull him down, because right now Lucas is quite strong, and when I pull with my knees, he doesn't go anywhere too far. But if I'm able to remove one or both of the frames, then the power of my hip can engage and I can start to break his posture down. So a really nice way to do that, especially for the Kimura, is I'm going to scoop his elbow on one side and I'm going to try to pull his elbow on the outside of my thigh. So I pull with both hands, his elbow on the outside of my thigh. Once it's on the outside of my thigh, I pull with both knees and I cut the back of his neck here with my tricep. I'm hugging, in his armpit here and on his tricep, and my elbow on the back of his head here, so it's hard for him to posture up again. Now all we're going to do from here, guys, is my hand's going to slide to the wrist. Once I have my hand on the wrist here like this, nice and strong, I'm going to shoot my second hand inside, and if I need to, I can start to swivel my hips so that I can find a better grip of the arm. Now from here, clamping on the wrist, I'm going to find my own wrist and figure four my arms. And now this is a really important detail. I'm going to start to flex my wrist so that I straighten my hand out, because sometimes if I'm weak and limp with my wrist, he's able to stretch his arm and start to defend the attack. So from here, stretch my knuckles facing up. I'm nice and strong here, and now I'm going to look to finish. But before I do that, I'm going to do one other movement to make this even tighter and more powerful. I'm going to attach my chest to his elbow so there's not a lot of space here, and when I rotate my body, all the force goes through his arm. Attach my chest right here to his elbow, and then I start to turn my whole shoulders towards the top of his head, and I have a very, very strong, powerful finish with my Kimura. Okay guys, peace. Here it is again, guys. Remember to focus on breaking the frame of his arms to break the posture in the closed guard, so that we can lock up a very tight figure four grip with our arms and attach his limb to our chest so that we can create great force with the rotation of our full body and not just our arms.